Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Luis Díaz upgrade, Liverpool in the race for world-class £85 million talent. Liverpool signed a truly generational talent in Florian Wirtz last month, as the German playmaker has been described by sports media professional Christian Njari. His playmaking and flair will certainly help cover for the sale of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who now performs his talents in Real Madrid white. Sure, the Reds have paid Bayer Leverkusen £100 million up front, with the possible add-ons raising the deal to a British record £116 million, thus adding an incredible dimension to Arne Slot's Premier League champions, and Liverpool may yet welcome another attacking player to the fold, for rumours concerning Luis Díaz's potential Anfield sale this summer are persisting. Why Liverpool might need a left winger? Last month, Liverpool rejected Barcelona's advances for Diaz, with the 28-year-old identified as the perfect piece to complete Hansi Flick's frontline. Slot wants to keep the 28-year-old on Merseyside, but every player has a price, and the Colombian is entering the penultimate year of his contract. And according to Spanish outlet Defensa Central, Liverpool may find the perfect heir in Rodrygo, who will be allowed to leave Real Madrid this summer after playing a fringe role under Xabi Alonso at the Club World Cup. The Brazil international has, however, been valued at a jaw-dropping €100 million, £85 million. So it would definitely take the big money sale of a forward like Diaz to facilitate the deal. Why Rodrygo would be a Luis Díaz upgrade? As per the report, Rodrygo would be open to a move to Liverpool, even if Arsenal currently lead the race for his signature, but he would only make the leap if given assurances that his place would lie on the left wing. Luckily, Liverpool would be happy to oblige, for Diaz could be sold to get the transfer wheel spinning. Rodrygo, 24, has routinely been fielded out on the right flank across his years at Los Blancos, but he's long considered the alternate flank his most effective role, something that was reflected through his statistics across the 2024-25 campaign. Described as a world-class superstar by his former Real teammate Luka Modric, Rodrygo could absolutely come to prove an upgrade on Diaz, should he be entrusted with a regularity of minutes in his favoured position. Liverpool's South American sensation did post 17 goals and 8 assists last season, but Rodrygo actually hit the same number of goal involvements, 25, despite his travails. Given his junior age and incredible mastery of the Grand Champions League stage, there's every chance that Slot could hit the jackpot by signing the one-time Santos prospect. He already boasts 25 goals in just 64 games in Europe's premier competition, while Diaz has scored just 10 times in 34 outings. Our second news is what Ibrahima Konate is planning to tell Liverpool if they decide to put him up for sale. Ibrahima Konate's future at Liverpool is up in the air. The Frenchman has been a very important player for the Reds for a few years now, and he has performed really well alongside Virgil van Dijk at the back. However, Konate has entered the final year of his contract at Anfield, and there has been no agreement between the two parties just yet. That has led to a lot of speculation about his future, and there is now an update. Ibrahima Konate will ask Liverpool to sell him to Real Madrid if they want him out this summer. Liverpool have found themselves in yet another tricky contract situation. The Reds spent months of uncertainty over the futures of Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold last year. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes managed to tie down two of them to new deals, but they lost Alexander-Arnold on a free transfer. The Premier League champions are in a similar situation again, and TBR Football exclusively revealed that Liverpool are very concerned about Konate's future. With the risk of losing him for nothing staring them in the face, Liverpool could be forced to sell Konate, and Cadena Ser have claimed that the fee could be set at €50 million, £43.3 million. Furthermore, if the Reds decide to sell him, the report reveals that Konate will ask them to negotiate a deal with Real Madrid. The Galacticos are his preferred destination if he is to leave Liverpool this summer. Liverpool should already know who to sign to replace Ibrahima Konate. Konate leaving would be a significant blow for Liverpool, but it is by no means a disaster. The Reds are in a strong position financially, and they have the power to attract some of the best centre-backs in the world to replace the Frenchman. The perfect defender for Liverpool would be Mark Guéhi of Crystal Palace, who, like Konate, has entered the final year of his contract. Liverpool have been interested in Guéhi for a while now, and if Konate leaves, we think he would be a great option for them. The priority, however, should still be to retain Konate's services. Liverpool's summer transfer window is heating up as the Reds eye an £85 million, world-class, upgrade for Luis Díaz. Meanwhile, Ibrahima Konate is ready to confront the club over his future, and a new contract is on the way for a rising left-winger. Plus, Arne Slot may return for a $100m rated star as Rodrygo transfer demands emerge. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our third news is Liverpool set to announce new deal for left winger. Liverpool are set to announce a new contract for their exciting left winger very soon. At this moment in time, Arne Slot has a lot of options to choose from in attack. He begins pre-season with the likes of Federico Chiesa, Darwin Núñez and Luis Díaz still at the club. Ben Doak is also involved with the first team, and he's expected to be given a chance to prove himself. On top of that, there is also Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz and Cody Gakpo who can play in the attacking positions. As Liverpool prepare to face Preston North End, it's going to be interesting to see how Slot navigates his options. It remains to be seen what the future holds for the trio of Díaz, Núñez and Chiesa. The latter two are more likely to leave than to stay at the club at this present moment. And that could be a golden opportunity for another young star. We're talking about Rio Ngumaha, of course. The 16-year-old has already made his first-team debut, dazzling his opponents against Accrington Stanley with some mesmerizing moves. Ngumaha is one of the best talents in England, and it was a major coup when the Reds lured him from Chelsea's grasp last summer. Now, a year on from that coup, Ngumaha has continued his development at the club. He's made great strides and has established himself as one of the best players in the club's U21 team. His incredible dribbling ability has also caught the eye at first-team level. Anfield Watch revealed exclusively that the club's media department has been forced to delete footage of Ngumaha in first-team training in a bid to control the hype around him. This summer will present him further opportunities to establish himself in the first team. It's expected Ngumaha will be part of Liverpool's tour to Asia, and it looks like that's not the only significant step that he's about to take in his career. According to David Lynch speaking on his YouTube channel, Ngumaha is also expected to sign his first professional contract with the club, which is expected to be announced very soon when he turns 17 years old next month. This will be a reward for Ngumaha's form, and it's another step in the right direction. Ngumaha has a very good chance of becoming a future first-team player. Now he just needs to keep his head down and continue his development. The next couple of years will make or break his career, and at Liverpool he will be in an environment where the club will give him every opportunity to realize his full potential. Liverpool's summer transfer window is heating up as the Reds eye an £85 million, world-class, upgrade for Luis Díaz. Meanwhile, Ibrahima Konate is ready to confront the club over his future, and a new contract is on the way for a rising left-winger. Plus, Arne Slot may return for a $100m rated star as Rodrygo transfer demands emerge. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for news. Our last news is Liverpool transfer news as Rodrygo demand emerges and Arne Slot could return for $100 million ace. Liverpool transfer news as a Rodrygo demand emerges, and Arne Slot could supposedly go back in for a forward who the Reds previously had a $100 million agreement for. On Sunday, Liverpool will return to action for pre-season against Preston North End in difficult circumstances. It will mark the first time that the Reds have played since the passing of Diogo Jota and his brother, Andre Silva. The Reds have confirmed that Jota's number 20 will be retired after consulting his family. Meanwhile, tributes will be made pre-match to the Portugal striker, and it will be an emotional afternoon. It is certainly trivial in the context of what has happened, but Liverpool.com has rounded up the transfer gossip that has emerged involving the Reds today. Both are familiar names when it comes to the rumour mill. Liverpool could go back in for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon this summer, according to Football Insider. It reports that the player would be open to making the move. Last year, amid Newcastle's PSR struggles, Liverpool agreed a deal that would have seen it sign Gordon for around $100 million, £75 million. In a separate transaction, Joe Gomez would have moved the other way for $60 million, £45 million. Gordon, now 24, signed a new long-term contract at Newcastle at the start of last season. However, he only scored 9 goals in all competitions across the campaign as a whole, with just 6 coming in the Premier League. Liverpool.com says, Gordon is a good player but Newcastle didn't want to sell him last year. It has just signed Anthony Elanga and already had Harvey Barnes, but Eddie Howe needs quality and depth. Rodrygo, Real Madrid. Brazil and Real Madrid forward Rodrygo could leave his current club before the end of the summer window in search of more minutes. So far, Xabi Alonso has gone with other options ahead of him. According to the Brazilian outlet UOL, Real Madrid will demand $117 million, £87 million, if Rodrygo is to leave. Meanwhile, the Spanish outlet Defensa Central says he has one demand for whoever he signs for, to play on the left wing. In addition to Liverpool, Arsenal has also been credited with an interest in Rodrygo. Mikel Arteta is seeking attacking upgrades in the final third and also has his eye on Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres. At Anfield, rumours about Luis Díaz's future are continuing. Bayern Munich and Barcelona have both shown an interest in the Colombian winger, though Liverpool does not want to sell. Arne Slot also has Cody Gakpo who can operate down the left side of the field. Both he and Diaz have played centrally in the past, but the Liverpool pair are both best stationed out wide. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumours,